All my save games have gone. Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream where I've been having computer issues all week, and for some reason this has meant I have lost all my save games. So we are going to have to start with a brand new sandbox game. No major problem, as we haven't had any threat to continue on for any time, so that should be all good. Flag's the word I'm looking for. What flag shall we choose today? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the minimalistic one. I quite like it. It's nice. Default. Oh no. This is going to be playing with stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? Start. Go. Bam. That is pretty bad. It is pretty. If you want to know pretty bad, try breaking a capacitor off of your motherboard. Whoa, there was a day of tears there and everything. I did a bad to my computer this week, guys. I did a very, very bad. But anyway, we are not here to do that today. Oh no, we are here to try and work on some sort of mobile base that we're going to try and drop on Joule. Well, if not on Joule, on Lathe anyway. I kind of want to start with like a mobile ore processing facility, maybe with some sort of detachable jet plane that we can take to Lathe. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of throwing around ideas. Once again, I have been waiting for Dark Multiplayer to update so we can start a completely stock career mode with all of you guys playing along with me, because I think that would be kind of one of the best things we can do on a weekend. I absolutely love it. What is going on with my frame rate here? Look at this guy. But anyway, yeah. Actually, seriously, what is going on with my frame rate here, guys? Are you guys seeing this? Oh, as the war of people taking their turns. Wow, look at this. Look at these frame rates. Okay, let's try and just fly a plane. And I'm not going to have any planes, am I? Let's just try and fly the Ares A through it and see what our frame rates are like. Because, wow, we're in all sorts of a weird resolution and stuff at the moment. So I shouldn't imagine this is anything that's going to be a total... Oh, so we're all good when we're out here. The VAB, super laggy for me. Super laggy. Okay, let's press T and pull up. Yeah, okay, so it flies well. It flies well. This was the main concern I had. I was really worried that... Oh, come on. Let's have a camera view that actually does some good here. I was really worried that we were not going to be able to play because of frame rate issues, but that's not a problem. That is not a problem. I don't think I like locked camera mode. I think what we want is chase. Auto, free, chase. Chase is kind of good. The other thing I know is that obviously with a brand new install, we're going to have... First off, we want to pull this over here. The next thing we want to do is turn off the shake, because I hate it. I hate it. Okay, apply, accept. Ooh. I am suddenly in a tiny windowed box here. I know you guys have got the same size vision as normal, the same resolution, sorry, but that's not really what I'm doing here. Where is it? Video and graphics. Where do I set my resolution? I don't think I can set my resolution here. Oh well, we will just play in this size box. Is it okay for everybody off that side? I wanted to send in airplanes, but I got lots of trouble with the launcher screwing up. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. I'm having a lot of trouble with things screwing up recently as well. Man, everything is big. I might have to go change my resolution. Can you guys hold on for a second whilst I do so? I mean, you're kind of going to have to. Did I see the Rector script? I've not had chance to watch anybody's war videos, if that's what we're on about. Hey, Logan, how are you doing? Obviously, with absolutely bricking my computer, I've spent a lot of this week just trying to get it fixed again. Brad's back. Awesome. Sweet. I need to change this all the way back up there. I've got a feeling it's going to be like, no, we can't do that whilst we're still loaded in. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Glad to have you back, Brad. Glad to have you back. Let's get in there. Logan's back. We've got another 3. Kerbal Tech. Z-Tech's in the group. No Warduck. No Warduck. Who else has turned up that I've not said hello to? No one. Planey, but... You know, hi Planey. Said hi right at the beginning. We zoomed right in there, and then when I clicked on the screen to go back, we went back in like this. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. Cotterbots Games? No, I'm afraid it does not ring a bell. Should it? Should it? If it should, tell me why. Okay, so what are we going to launch up? Obviously, we need to have, like... oh, man, I'm not enjoying this frame rate in the VAB. Look at that. Look at this guy down here. Is there any way to sort this out? This is completely stock, by the way. This is complete... I missed you too, Logan. I really did. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Let's try with a Mark III cockpit. Oh, man. It's literally just looking out the door that's doing it, isn't it? Look, if we go around this way, suddenly frame rates are good. Why is that so bad? Where have these clouds come from? I do not have a modded install put in, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so with this, we need to try and get this being a mining colony, okay? A mining ship. That's what we're doing. So let's use some Mark III parts. I've never built a Mark III thing. Well, for me, it isn't a problem if I can't put the texture into the last settings. It just runs too bad. I can't put pause without waiting 3 minutes. Sorry, Kerbal Tech. I'm not sure quite what you're talking about there. All right, let's use. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Can we build a plane with that? I know we were supposed to be building a base, but should we try and build a plane with this? What do you guys think? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I want the bicoupler right at the back here. Obviously, we're playing stock, so we're going to have to make do with what we can do with the stock. I really don't like looking out that window all of a sudden. It makes me feel a bit stuttery. So to make this actually work, all we need is one of these on front. Where's the ram scoop? What I want to do is put this that way up. Yeah? Yeah, maybe we'll go with that. And we don't want the air coolers on the back. We want like a massive delta wing, don't we? This looks. I don't know what my obsession with the delta wing is. I know that I make terrible planes with delta wings, so I shouldn't. Ooh, I've just noticed that the bottom of my screen goes off the bottom of my screen. It's all right. It is streaming correctly, so that's the important bit there. As long as you guys get to see what's going on properly, I mean, it's a sexy shape, but it's not quite what we're after, is it? Let's put that, and that on. We want this guy to be something like that. I don't see why that wouldn't work. I might see one or two reasons why it wouldn't work, but we're going to try it anyway. All right. What engine... Oh, man, those frames out the front. I hope that's a 1.2 issue and not my computer just deciding that it doesn't want to work. We're going to put some Panthers on the back here, and we're going to throw some landing gear on it. I should imagine we're going to need some pretty powerful landing gear at the back, but at this front bit here, we will just put, yeah, like that, and then we'll have some large landing gear. No, I thought I'd pick that up. Right here. We are, of course, just mucking around at this present moment in time. No seriousness going on. I mean, you know, we don't do much seriousness here anyway. Now, I'm told if we press shift, we can snap to the relative positions. I hope this is correct. I hope this is correct. And we're going to do the same here. Somewhere there'll be a straight. Doesn't look straight, does it? Does not look straight. Maybe I'm going to turn my plane around just so we can, like, look at it whilst doing things. Let's go to the aerodynamics. And, of course, let's put my favourite ailerons on. Oh, that one there. And then this one on the inside again. Oh, look, there's a perfect fit right there. Man, the beluga... That's not how you spell that, even close. But we're going to save it. We're going to launch it. We're going to see what happens. How is the war? The war's going well. I haven't done anything apart from the first episode. How have I been? I've been well, thank you. Jurassic Xenomorph. Great name, man. Great name. If you want to build stuff for me, that's fine. You can send stuff in. Where is the solid full boosters? Yeah, maybe that's something we need. Some more boosters. Okay, we're a little back heavy according to these wheels. So maybe we want to change that at some point. But that works. That works. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling relatively confident about it. Oh, wow. It takes... Guys, do you see this? Oh, we've got no yaw control. We've got no yaw control, but wow. I am shocked. I don't know about you guys, but I am shocked. I mean, I'm not expecting some amazing ability from this, but Logan, you want me to read your last comment? It's up off the... have I been good? Yes, I've been good. Thank you. I don't know if that was your last comment, but that was the last one I could see. Let's do a roll. Whoa. Kind of works. Kind of works. Okay, this was just an experiment anyway. Let's... We'd need more engines to make this a viable plane, really. Backflips quite well. It does backflip quite well. Hi, Tom Taddy. How are you doing? This is my best plane yet. I think it might be, actually. If we just stuck a tailplane on it, I think this would be an amazing jet. The range isn't great, but we can fill the wings with fuel. Oh, this has got, like, oxidizer in it. We don't need that. Or perhaps we do. Maybe we want to turn this into a space plane. This is never going to make it up to space. There's no... I'm shocked that it flies and doesn't just kamikaze because it doesn't want to be alive. What I'm shocked is it doesn't just, like, spin out like this. This is what I was expecting. Man, even when I do that, it wants to self-right. You know what? I think I found an amazing plane design here. Let's go and put some winglets on it. Let's revert the flight to the space plane hangar. I think... What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? If we don't get some support, people will think we're nuts. Aha! That was good, actually. That's good. All right, let's put aerodynamics down. So, some winglets on the side? I mean, what I kind of wanted... Oh, that frame rates here are just... It hurts me, guys. It hurts me. And then it's fine. How do I shut this door? Is there a way I can shut this door? Because it's looking out there that's really doing it to me. Ugh. Alright. That kind of looks like it'll do, right? I mean, these are kind of pointed inwards. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's save. Let's launch. Give it freedom and democracy. Fly it into the sun. Kill it with fire. Hey Mike, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat. Hope everything is going well with you. Oh man, we've got to put the wheels further forwards. That's fine. That's fine. I really want to know if it's more laterally stable like this. I mean, we could strap rockets to this. We could get this off to space. Oh gee. Are you coming? Ah, there we go. There we go. Going up. Now, there is a way of toggling mode, right? Boom. Burn through that fuel. Let's go. Let's pull up. Can we go for a solid vertical climb? We can. Afterburners for the win. I mean, I don't think we're going to be making it to orbit like this. So look how quickly we're burning through that oxygen, that fuel. Okay, let's make a few final tweaks. Final tweaks. No, this is a predator, not some prey, Callum. We're just mucking around. I saw this part, and then I saw that part, and I put them together. I was like, you know what? I want to make a plane out of this. I don't think the beluga's right. And also, that's not how you spell that. Beluga, right? Save that. Maybe we should have called it the guppy. Kind of looks a bit more like a guppy. Like, these guys are never going to be able to climb out of here. This is one of the major failings with this craft. It's just, it flies so well. I am so shocked. All right, let's move these wheels forwards. Let's try and get that going. Something like, what I need to see is this and that. Center of mass is behind my wheels. That's the problem. Something like there. Yeah, that should do. That should actually do. I think I don't like the way that my center of lift is higher than my center of mass. We can correct that, and it might actually let the door free. It's not, unfortunately. It is not. But it looks good. How would we go about strapping rockets to it? Well, we'd stick it upright and strap rockets to it, right? We need to add fuel on this side. All the way up, please. And that's added it to that side. We do not want the oxidizer. I mean, maybe we will throw a rocket on the back at some point, but right now, we also don't want this oxidizer. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. Can we add So we need to add antenna or something like that to it. What's this? The Communicatron HD55 high-gain antenna allows for blazingly fast directional data transmission. It was originally designed for deep space probes. This sounds like a sort of thing. Actually, what I really want is this one. Because this is like your classic antenna, right? Let's turn the snap to grid function off, and hopefully it will sit better on this. Somewhere like that. Does that look good? Looks good to me. More importantly, when we extend the antenna, what does it look? Oh, it's going backwards. It's going backwards. We don't want that. We want it going forwards. Got to turn away from that door so we don't suffer the consequences of having a rendered outside. And then something like this. Maybe? It's not quite straight. Need to get it lined up. There we go. Twitchy, put this plane in a cargo bay of another plane, and you can also build a custom cargo bay with wing plants. That's nice. Nice. Give it weapons. We are not in the weaponized save, unfortunately. We're just playing in a 1.2, because the weaponized one is 1.1.3, and I felt like playing 1.2 today. Putting it in another plane cargo bay might be a little bit of a struggle. Might be a little bit of a struggle. I mean, if we just turned this middle bit into a jet, or maybe if we could fold out the wings. Not a jet, a rocket, sorry, a rocket. Maybe we could just fold out the wings. American beer is like having sex in a kayak. It's pretty close to water. Lols. Okay, let's... I don't know, I'm kind of sold on this as it is already. We just want to strap some science to it. I mean, it's never going to go to... Well, it will go to lathe if we attach the right stuff to it. But it's not going to be useful at lathe, is it? No, alright, we'll save that and we're going to make a new thing. Okay, cool. You don't think I can do folding wings? Well, I don't have any of the robotic parts installed because we're on a stock install at the moment. Because, you know, that'll be fun, right? Stock is what it's all about. Okay, so we need to start thinking about actual mobile base. What is involved in an actual mobile base? I think what the first thing was... passenger module. Do we want this many people in our mobile base? Lights on. How many does it take? This is a question. How many does it take? All of those. Is that a bit many? Is that a bit many? I mean, we could put a few of these down. Do we have the tricoupler? Oh, I love that tricoupler. Where is it? Structural. This one? That one. Tri-adapter. Look at that. So what we want to do, I think, I'm going to put a cupola up front. Cool, with a little bit of stability control, because that's always a bonus. And then we want the tri-stack, if I can. We're not going to be able to get this coming back the way I want it to work, is it? Okay, maybe in that case what we want, Mark 3's too big. Do we have a Mark 2? Well, not a Mark 2, but do we have a cargo bay that fits this size? Is that a thing? I don't think we do. The best we can do is the 2-meter service bays. I mean, we can get stuff out of that. I don't like Kerbal tech. Why not? Oh. You should practice making planes for war. That's what happens on Tuesday, Zed Tech. Guys, give it a big like. I'd love a big like. I'd love a big like. Okay, so with that, okay, well, what do we need next? Maybe something like so. It might be a little bit big, might not be. Zoom out. That would be great. Okay, we actually want the ISU. That's the next thing we want. It's the ISU. Perhaps a small ore container. That's a small tank. That could be the thing we want. I'm going to put a structural member in the middle. It's all about those structural members. Somewhere like this, if we can arrange it like that. Oh, look, it's almost as if they built it to go in here. And then further down, not in the science, but in the utilities, we should have the Drill-O-Matic excavators. If we can arrange them the right way. Oh, is that too tight? Is that too close? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, they just stick out. We must be able to change that. Must be able to. Through the power of the part clipping. Yeah? Something like that? We've gone past the central point. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. So we will take this along with us. We then want the ISU. Is that also in here? It is. The Convertitron 2500. Yeah. So we're going to put... it's too tight. Make a stock biplane. Wow, dude. Yeah, I mean, we could. We've got no propeller, so it's going to have to be a jet up front. So we're going to do radial holding tanks. The next thing we need is an actual fuel tank, right? I should imagine so. Ooh, the Mark 3 to 3.25 adapter. That's something we'll need. 2 to 3. If we were making a much bigger vessel, I'm talking much bigger vessel, then maybe we would do this. But I don't think we're doing that one right now. What I'm kind of seeing is a 2-meter core with Mark 3 parts stuck to the outside. So if we do that, I mean, I kind of feel that maybe the ore tank is what we need there. But maybe not. Rocket fuel, let's see. Actually, there's another cargo bay, the one in the middle. Is that the winner there? Sorry, I'm trying to design as well as, like, build, if you see what I'm saying. Trying to think about stuff. Let's just put this here. We will start adding and subtracting parts as and when we can. I'm not sure about the Mark IIs, actually. Like, this would be fun. Oh, you can't attach it to the ISU. Can't attach it to the ISU. We can do some weird part clippingness. Let's pull this in this way. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the size of this beast already. Okay. We need some Mark II snub noses or something like that if we can. I don't know if we actually had that in this pack. No. Or not pack. And we can't do that without covering that stuff up. Okay, we're just going to leave that like that for now. I'm sure we'll add some extra stuff. Instead of getting a propeller, you could reverse a Mark I jet engine and toggle the thrust reversers. Yeah. Some mods are working even if you have the latest KSP. Oh yeah, I have a massive modded list on a different save. This is my stock save. For no real reason, just because I wanted to play some stock today. So we got enough room for 2 Kerbals. Is that 2 or 3 Kerbals up front? It's 1 Kerbal. Okay, so can we fit some extra Kerbal space on there? That's going to be a thing that's needed. You know what we actually need? This on the back is not the winner. We actually needed the science machine. Oh, yeah, that is how you make a winning base. Yeah, okay. I have no idea how we're going to land this thing. We're going to need some some rockets on the bottom. Yeah, we're definitely going to need rockets on the bottom. So let's put some more Mark IIIs in. Maybe some Mark III... maybe not monopropellant, maybe... I mean, rocket fuel. It might be a bit long. Yeah, and I don't want the round on the bottom. I want the round on the... sorry, I want the round on the bottom, not on the sides. Okay, I think this can fly. I think... Well, not fly. I mean, do we want to strap wings to this? What do you guys think? Later, Brad. Guys, you know, I do have other time to prepare for the war as well. Like, if it's my turn right now, then I'm prepared. You may have seen me build that plane. Mark III cargo bay. Kind of ruins everything, though, doesn't it? Let's start putting some engines on. Engines are probably the way ahead here. I mean, ideally, you strap these on the back, right? And you call it done. There you go. No, dolphin drive capability. Why would you think this has that? It can mine, it can convert, it's got everything it needs. It needs a slightly stronger central core, but then we can start adding, like, you know, random bits to it. Get the right button press and we'll get there. Now, these are not the most efficient of engines, but I'm not really looking for the most efficient of engines. Okay, let's put that out, secure it there. We want to somehow get some more science on here. We should have everything. Oh, I didn't even think about where the science juniors are going to live. I mean, we could just pop them there. It will need all sorts of problems. Is that actually part of the ship now? Oh! I really didn't think that would work like that. Okay, let's try and turn them facing outwards from each other. No, they are totally mirrored. Okay. Because I kind of just want the materials bay itself pointed upwards. Sort of, if this works that way. Apart from, look, you can see it immediately gets mirrored on this side, which is fine. Then maybe we could put it on the outside. No, see, even then it faces inwards. Is this radial or... There we go, mirror. No, it's still not right. Okay, so go from mirror to... we can't go from mirror to radial. How about in here, can we? Just rotates around. We can end up facing them the same way. What is going on? I'm sure it used to be different. Nope, so much nope. This might very well go wrong, but I'm happy with that. I reckon it'll be a laugh. No, we're going to have to just put one in. We're just going to have to put one. I mean, if we take a scientist with us, we'll only need one. Something like that. Look at that. Oh, that almost looks like it belongs. Almost. So we need a narrowband scanner at the back somewhere. I'm tempted to put it up there. At the same time, we could just kind of throw it on the IMU. That's not an IMU. No. This way? Come on, dude. Let's do this. It's amazing how some things will take and some things won't. It's getting closer. Maybe I should have put the grid snap on. And then I just want to angle it back because, you know, that doesn't look aerodynamic else. Okay, like that. It's looking good. It's looking good. A couple of these up top. Okay, just the one at the front then. And then we need all the random science parts. So we'll put that one there. Thermometer, pressure read. Oh, the atmospheric flight. That's cool. I don't think we're going to get an atmospheric flight. No, we're going to try and aim for this being atmospheric. What do you guys think? In fact, I know what you guys are going to think. You're going to go, no, it's not going to work because you guys are terrible players and can't see how it would work. I don't know, something like that. Hey, Algar, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Kerbal Tech is away, I think? Bye if you are, chap. Bye if you are. I kind of feel like we want to move these ones back a bit more and then have a cluster of jet engines at the back. Like, we can do better than these. Rocket engines are generally used in space and therefore are not as necessary to be, like, strong thrust as the jet engines are. What I'm looking for is in our structural components, that one, four-way stack adapter. Perfect. So we're going to throw, I mean, ideally a bunch of rapiers, right? We all like those rapiers. Yeah. And then we can strap something else to the side here. Like that. How could that not work? How could that not work? I mean, you guys all thought the beluga guppy thing wasn't going to work, so eggs on your face. Down here somewhere, we should be able to... there's no such thing as a Mark II air intake in the stock game, is there? So we can change that. We can make it a thing. We can put one of these up here and one of these down here. And use... What scoop shall we use? What air scoop shall we use? I'm kind of feeling the ram, because then we can offset them from each other. So if we have that one, and then that one... Hey, actually, that's pretty good already. Before I even start mucking around with it. Let's push this back. Once again, actually, I've forgotten that we've got these things in here. Mining mining stuff. We haven't got the mining stuff on the go. So if I open that up and deploy it, I mean, it kind of looks like it would work kind of normally, maybe. No, maybe not. Okay, so let's try pushing this back ever so little bits. As long as we don't push it back beyond the jets, I think we should be okay. Something like that. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm going to pull this one forwards. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to be able to get off the floor, right? I mean, if we could space plane with this thing, I would be so happy. It's just I can't space plane with normal space planes. So, do we want the extra large landing gear? Well, that would go on the wings, wouldn't it? That might be a thing we want to do actually. Wings. Do we want to start with a delta? I don't think we do. Do we want to end with a delta? Maybe. We're going to need something big on the back. Hey, Science Meister. Not enough for us to wait. Yeah, you might be right there. We'll throw some extra stuff on. I mean, you know, 2 of the biggest rockets in the game might not do it. In fact, did I get enough oxidizer in there? Yes, I did, actually. Cool. All right. Let's try the big S deltas. I mean, it looks cool. It does look cool. I want to put a lot more up front, but we're going to go... This is my tail plane. This is how we're going to figure it out. This is going to be the tail plane, and it definitely needs some big elverons. Elevons? That's how they want to pronounce this here. Is that number 2? That is number 2. I mean, that'll do on roll. Right? No, we need it on pitch control. That's the main thing we need here is pitch control. That's the wrong spin. That is the wrong spin. Maybe one day I'll figure out which way these buttons want to press. That one, and then this one comes in here. And then maybe we can fit in another tiny set at the end somewhere. We do just want like little tiny flaps like that, if that'll fit. And then we can set that to roll, because these things always roll so easily. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. We definitely need a lot of wing surface up front, though, just to give it a bit more lift. We'll start right here, and I think what we're going to do is put... no, we're not going to put that down. We're going to put some Delta Dulux wings. Actually, that's made more of a difference than I thought it would. So let's do that there. Who cares about those mining scoops up the front? I know I don't really. Can we put this in like this? It's a little far back. That kind of looks cool, though. Still a lot more wing surface at the back than needs to be at the front. But getting there. Getting there. I mean, maybe a small delta wing instead of this. I mean, literally a... Well, just a regular delta wing. Hey, it's flat. Who would have thought that? Okay, alright, this is looking good. This is looking alright, actually. We are going to call it... Big uns. Alright, now we need to think about landing gear. Been a while since I was on. Yep, Science Meister, cool. Maybe use the vector engines. You reckon the vector engines? How come? You want a big amount of wobble on the go. Big amount of wobble. The small landing gear ain't not going to cut it. Just straight up not going to cut it. So if we go for this, spin it. It might work. It might not. I'm going more with the might not than might. But it might. Let's straighten this up. Why is it never... Good with the wheels. Good with the wings, even. There we go. Hey, that kind of looks good. I know, let's go for our inaugural test flight. Add a random. Yeah. Okay, we're nose down. Already a bad thing. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. Add a random seat. Oh, okay, we will add a random seat. So this was... random seat first. That is a must. Must put a random seat in. So tiny. So tiny. He's just hidden amongst all the science stuff. This actually wants to come out and down, right? We want to go that way and down as far as it will go, pretty much, till it's just touching. We probably want to bring these up as well. If I could get the click to work. There, that's where you select them. Wow, it's high up compared to the others. All the others you need to select, like, literally the wing. Did I think about where this versus this is? No. Might take off. Maybe. I doubt it. This wants to go up, not down. Up. Okay. Alright, that's not as bad as when we launched it, so let's try. Still nose down, but can we pull up? No, the SAS unit on the front. Okay, so we're going to have to go for either a smaller wheel on the back or a larger wheel on the front. This was, of course, was it the medium? So let's take that off and put a large in its place. I hope that's what I did anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, still might be too much. X, no, not XC. I want it to snap. Like so. Oh, it's a better attitude anyway. It is a better attitude. Let's save and launch. Maybe TM, straight up. Well, I like the bounce. I like the bounce. I did not set up action groups for the engines, but that's fine. Let's see if it'll go with just these. I'm expecting not. Oh, look at that fuel burn. Oh, we didn't put the wings full of fuel. Because, you know, that's what's going to make the difference, is the wings. Let's turn that down a little bit. I reckon when we get close to 100 meters per second, we'll start thinking about lifting off. I really do think we're still short of wing surface. Maybe replace this for a slightly larger one, form it all in. Go on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We're nearly there. No. Okay, fire engines. Ah, I slammed my engines into the floor. Let's try that again. Revert from launch with... What is this for? Launching a base to... Wing with fuel equals certain success. Exactly. See, Jurassic Xenomorph knows what's going on. What is this for? This is literally just for getting us to... nothing. For playing around in sandbox. Oh, look! It flies! Shocker. It's really good at ripping its own wings off as well. Really good at ripping its own wings off. Okay, so let's go to the space plane hangar and fix that. Get some more wing surface down as well. Where are we going to put the more wings? This is a question that actually needs a little bit of answer. Definitely going to put these in. Makes us a little bit more rear heavy, but I think we can deal with that. More wing surface up front. In fact, where is now... Oh, it's more wing surface at back. This is what... Wow, it's kind of more around here is where we need it. Okay, let's try and figure that out then. Let's take something like this main aeroplane wing. Because, you know, it's big. It's like super big. Do something like this. Now let's start messing with it. First thing I'm going to do is pull it back to get in line with this wing. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Look at that. Who doesn't love that? I bet Callum doesn't. Doesn't seem to love anything at the moment. I expect it's the angst of moving out and having to deal with life on his own. Okay. Round here. That's still a little bit forwards. Still a little bit forwards. I mean, we could add more to the rear. Let's poke it out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's beautiful. That is almost exactly what I want. Almost. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, it's so close. Maybe we can take this off. Because a small delta, like a standard delta wing, gives us a 2 relative area, whereas this one, oh man, it's like 7.8. Okay, that is such a jump. We're gonna do it. Such a jump. Save and launch. Oh, I didn't strap stuff. 7 days to create a spaceship. Okay, 1 dude on board. I mean, we don't need more than 1. I didn't want to turn the end. Oh, well. Anyway. If I was going to do that, I wanted to strap more supports onto the wings. Once again, as with the last one, I haven't done any sort of lateral... That really needs strutting up. I haven't done any tail fin to stop us side strut slipping. What did I miss in the last 3 months? You know, stuff. Twitchy, are you familiar with physics? They're great. Yeah, are you familiar with being, like, you know, not a whingy mess every week? So we put them there. That's cool. Strut it up. And down here, I have copied it out. That's good. Okay, so that's those 2 taken care of. And then obviously we need to do it again from the underside. Because triangles are good, yo. Not quite as good as a sphere, but it's really hard to make a perfect sphere in Kerbal. Everything has an edge. Cool. I would like to get more rapiers in there, actually, now that I stop and think about it. That was something else I wanted to do. But I'm just trying to make these wings strong enough to support at the moment. Save, launch. Oh, vertical stabilizer, straight up. Anyway, I wanted to see whether these wings will shear off, so let's just try and do the most extreme thing we can to make these wings shear. I'm really surprised these 2 tiny struts in the middle are enough to hold the middle still. Okay, much better. Like, much, much better. Let's turn and bank. Right, there we go. Our wings are not falling off. This was the thing we needed to do. Now we need to put some vertical, not vertical, horizontal, lateral stabilization. Whatever it is that the tail plane does. Do we want to use actual tail planes? Because that is a thing. Oh man, that frame rate when we look out the door. I really want to know what that's about. Somewhere in here should be something called a tail fin. So I'm going to plop these. See? Here. Getting in the struts is going to be a mess. I feel like that's going to be a mess when we launch. Let's try it back here. Because, you know, tail fins don't need to go right at the back, right? It's just where they get the most torque from what they do. Hey, that kind of works for me. Kind of works for me. Right, so how are we going to get more rapiers on here? That is a thing we need to do. I could blatantly just stick a... Should we do it? Should we do a massive hacks? I'm going to do a massive hacks. Oh, it won't let me... I just want to do one in the middle. No, I can attach it to the actual engines, but I can't attach it to that middle point. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Maybe we'll go for the outside here. If we can get that one. You can see it right there where it goes level. I want that. Okay. And we can point this backwards. Maybe put a bicoupler on it. I'm not sure what would be the best plan for getting extra engines on here. I mean, what we really want to do is have 2 up, 2 down. Yes? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, I mean, that's not going to lead to instant disaster, is it? No, let's try it. Let's see how much instant disaster it leads to. Why not add a space shuttle to it? That's what NASA does. Yeah, that would definitely work. That would definitely work. Is that any better? Is 6 enough? Probably not. It helps if we throttle all the way up. Got a feeling we're going to need maybe another cluster. Such aerodynamics on the front as well. Woo! 6 is enough. I mean, for a given value of enough. So how do I keep the speed when I'm on the runway, but the moment I take off, it drops? Okay, so we definitely need more. Or we just be a rocket. I'm a rocket. Let's see what happens if I just point upwards. How far do you reckon we're going to make it? Gonna start a junior series. Good choice, man. Good choice, Jurassic. This flies up so well. I mean, obviously, we're about to run out of fuel. How about if I drop that down? Oh no, we could go to orbit today. We could definitely go to orbit today with some more solid boosters and stuff. This could so be on its way to orbit. Definitely with more Rapiers. I'm not sure how many more, but we definitely need more Rapiers. Entering the exiting the atmosphere, or at least the atmosphere that's thick enough to send the sound signals. I'm guessing we've hit rocket stage on the Rapiers. You know what? This has already got closer to orbit than I thought it was going to. 65, 66. Let's pull up a bit. Oh, where's my nav ball? Oh, it's down below what I can see. That's no good. There is a button to pull it up, but I can't remember what it is. It's like down here somewhere. There we go. Twitchy, I need help with anything. Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. We're not going to make it to orbit with this, but then, you know, we didn't actually fly this the way we were intending to. We need to get another 2 of these. So what I might do is strap a small fuel tank here and a small fuel tank there. Have them feed in, and then we can have more Rapiers on the back. Yeah. In fact, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, this is only, what, our second or third actual test flight, if you will. That is out of the atmosphere noises. I have noticed your junior series. Looking for Apple apps to go screaming past. And go. There we go. That's how much fuel we had. That's not too bad, though. That is not too bad. Let's try and bring her back in. Are we gonna land on the Kerbal Antic, or are we gonna? No, we're gonna go all the way over. That's fine. That's totally fine. The real question is, how does she handle re-entry heat? So we want to kind of nose up. There's one thing I've learned about space planes: you want to come into the atmosphere at roughly a 40-degree angle. All right, layers, Logan. It's good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Regular Ruby, I love your videos, and he got me to play KSP. I'm so glad that did. Everyone should play Kerbal. Everyone should at least get the grasp of why orbital dynamics is different from what the movies tell us. So that's why I recommend everyone plays Kerbal. Oh, it's flipping out. It's flipping out. I don't have enough power up front. Wait, do we have any power? We don't have any power. We got some power, not much. Well, let's see how it goes through backwards, shall we? I can't carry on pulling it round. So we want the weight at the front, right? That's how these work. If it's going bad, you put your weight at your front. Oh. Now we've got some Engine control. I mean, we're spinning around very nicely. If you wanted to slow down, this would be the way to do it. Look at that. We burnt off thousands of meters per second just in the tumble. Why not 90 degrees? Straight up, actually, Jurassic Xenomorph. 90 degrees does work for an entry angle. Okay, we seem to be completely uncontrollable at this point. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. This would be where I'd fire some parachutes, but of course, I've not put any parachutes down. So, things that need work. More. Back to the space plane now. They're all simulations, EdTech. No one's going to survive these first few rounds of testing. Okay, how can we build extraness? How do we build extraness on the side of this? What I wanted to do was put some fuel tanks down, but that then starts messing around with all sorts of stuff. I suppose we can deal with that. If we put this... Let's get rid of this little bit here. I'm not saying it's not needed, but I think I've moved past that. Okay, so we want these over here. Are they going to support or are they going to get in the way? I think they're going to get in the way, aren't they? I want this right down here. So have people been playing the Skyrim Special Edition? Whilst we're putting this together, let's talk about some other things that have been going on in the world. I have. It's been great. Very quickly it just turns into, oh, I'm playing Skyrim again. You get over how nice the trees look very quickly. Can I have control of this? Or at least I did anyway. I've gone off to a few of the places where I've not visited before because, you know, Skyrim's a very big game. It's hard to play everything. Is that right? Do they look balanced? They kind of look balanced to me. Okay, we will go with that. That's good. And if I can get a copy of that, that's good. Yeah. Okay, and we will put those funny sloped nose cones on the front here because they're great fun. Advanced nose cone type B. Oh, is that what we want it to look like? I don't think so. As much fun as it would be to have an air scoop on it. Something like that, I think, is more what we're after. Yeah. Yeah, we are. And we'll have something similar on this side. In fact, just like that. Alright, this is a beast. Beast. Let's try it. That's two extra things. The trees. This is basic KSP experience. Get an SSTO to orbit, then realise during re-entry that you have no parachutes or control. Yeah, it's exactly it. It's exactly it. Once again, we've pushed our weight too far backwards. That's okay. We can deal with that. I need to take those rocket engines out of the equation because this is what we're trying first off, is to get just the jet engines working. If we could just ease forward, and I got rid of these tail fins on the side here, the stabilizers, so it might not work out brilliantly. I mean, this angle for takeoff should be great, as long as that front engine, these back engines don't blow up like that. Okay, we're gonna have to move our landing gear back. Yeah, very true, actually, ZTech. Very true. Thankfully, most simulations that we run for entertainment, as opposed to, I don't know, whatever history simulation we're running right now, you get to reset. Resetting's good fun. Maybe about there? That looks about right. We didn't put it that far back. I ain't going to read that one out another 3, but that's good. That one. That's the one we want to move. Pow. Pop. Still a little bit far back. And have I not put wing... Where is there not fuel? Ah, there's not fuel in them. That needs changing. Still too far back on the wheels. I mean, who needs front landing gear anyway, really? I know we don't. Ooh, the climb is a little bit stronger this time. Twitch's tutorial on how to not make an SSTO. Yeah, step 1, go big. If you want to make a decent SSTO, go small. If you want to make an impressive one, you have to go big. You know, this impressively blows up. Stay within 10 degrees of your velocity vector. Actually, this climbs. Alright, it doesn't climb more than 20 degrees. 20 degrees to climb. 20 degrees is our climb rate. Okay, we can do this. We can definitely deal with this. We can put a bit more fuel in it. And stuff like that. Yeah. Actually, I'm really surprised how well this has gone. So we now need to climb for the longest time. The longest time. Perhaps we can speed up. Perhaps we can speed up too? Yeah, okay. So far, so good. We're only going to leave it sped up at ×3. I would go to ×4, but most of my ships have this ability to completely, you know, rip themselves apart when I go into too high times acceleration. That's a good question. How do we know that the simulation hasn't been reset a few times already? We don't. We also don't know that it didn't just start up, I don't know, right now, and everything before now has just been implanted memories. How do you know? I mean, I was having a conversation with my mate, Onyu, the other day, and he was like, I have a real trouble with the past. How do we know the past? Oh, jeez, I just wanted to nose down just a little bit. This is unstable, massively unstable. I need to move the center of aerodynamics back. Let's let it smash up. Let's let it smash up. Fire those engines! With enough thrust, anyone could get out of any situation. It really doesn't want to hold Oh, it's because I'm in ×3 still. Well, this is how you turn around and go back to the... Am I upside down? Is this what's happened here? There we go. I was upside down. Okay, more vertical stabilization. Little winglets everywhere are needed. Let's kill those engines again. There's no way we're coming in for a safe landing. Like, literally no way. So what we need to do is set the burn order. We need to get it burning at the back first. I think that's a must. Also, coming down engine first all the time is not my winner. I wish we could see the center of mass and center of lift post-burn. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got a feeling my center of mass has gone from about here up to about here. Because all this at the back is fuel tank. Yeah. Oh, also, that spin. That's great. Full throttle. Let's see if we can't save Jeb. Nope. No, we can't. Oh, some bits got saved. Not the bits that Jeb were in. Look at this, though. Hey, guys. Do you see a new boat design, by any chance? I don't know. I don't know what you guys think of that. But anyway, revert back to the space plane hangar and address a few issues. Okay, I think the first thing we want to do... How do we set the... fuel burn priority? Oh man, is this something I need to go turn the advanced tweakables on for? Can we do that from in here? This is the real question. No. Okay, save it, exit. We're gonna go turn advanced tweakables on. For those of you who don't know the power of the advanced tweakables, well, you're about to find out. I think they are in a few places a little bit cheaty. Can we turn them on over here? I'm not sure. Master anti-analyzing. No. Part editor stuff is there. No, it doesn't look like it's in here. Okay, let's accept that and go back to our main menu, shall we? Remove the fuel wells, mate. Yeah, that would give me an idea, but it wouldn't enable me to change the order in which things burn, which is something I can do here. Is it in general? Maybe gameplay. Advanced tweakables. Can anyone see them? Advanced tweakables. There we go. Okay, that's cool. That's what I wanted. I'm going to accept that. No. Stop it. Let's go. Let's go in. Resume save. Boom. Set a coin spinning whilst we wait for the loading screen. The loading screen happened before the coin fell over. Woo. Maybe I should have got a webcam on that. In here somewhere. Biggins. The beluga? Beluga. Biggins. So hopefully now we can set this flow priority down really low. And that should be the last one to burn out. Perhaps we could do the same with these as well. Send these really low, and they will also be the last ones to drain out. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that flies any better like that. I don't like the fact that I have to go into the settings to change stuff like that. Once again, I have not set these control groups up. Time accelerate. Let's get off this runway quickly, shall we? It's all at ×2. It's a big craft, so it's going to be mostly done at ×2, I should imagine. No, we're not going to lift quite yet. By the end of the runway, yeah, we lift. Okay, generally going all right. Just need a little bit more to wait, don't we? I really wanted this to work. As you can tell by the way I've been playing on it for a couple of hours now. It's 12 AM in San Andreas, but I need to watch you fail several times. Of course you do. Of course you do. Actually, this is kind of going alright. So far, we haven't had a spin out happen. Shall we have a look at the aerodynamics? Oh, look at that. Look at all those drag points. These are the things that make it bad. But we're still burning and still gaining height. Still gaining altitude, still gaining velocity. I don't see what more we could do here apart from sit back and wait. We need to get this thing up. Oh, South Australia. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, normally I meet up with a dude on Minecraft servers at this time, and he comes from Australia, and he's like, oh, it's 1 o'clock and I can't sleep. But it's literally every day he can't sleep. Inferno Alucard, he's a good chap of mine, actually. Good chap. Actually, this is going pretty well. What do we not like about the drag profile? To be honest, I think it all looks fairly good. Everything looks relatively balanced. The drag is just something that happens from such a large craft. We can't do much better than that. I wish we could fly a little faster though. Oh no, I just made it slow down a bit. Let's turn this back into normal speed. I assume it is because I'm starting to get too far off the horizontal. It's kind of stable when you turn the SAS off. A lot of the time when I click SAS on and off, I have to be like super on the controls because it normally is very unstable. Why? Oh man, are we kidding? We're going back down now. I mean, we're at 7 kilometers. We're at 300 meters per second. We might even get. Oh no, we're still doing all right. If we carry on climbing and gaining speed. Is the Matrix on Mac or PC? Well, Linux, so blatantly PC. Okay, so there are lots of SSTO designs that actually would go, well, this is fast enough to get up to the orbit now. And I think we're going to go with that. So we're going to try and pull her back. Not too much, not too quickly, but enough to... Ooh, no, drag! Dang it. Right, well, we're saved. Jebediah is alive. Whether we can get him down safely is another matter. We're going to try. Oh, man. Look at that thing over there. Let's turn the aerodynamics off. I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. There are a few things that need strengthening. So another 3. When you start going into the racism stuff, that might be going a little beyond the line. Just to throw out where the line is. Okay, are we going to... I mean, we're up at 7 kilometers at the moment. We're going to have to wait. Gonna have to wait a long time. Down 5 kilometers. I mean, can we speed this up? Of course we can speed this up. Is it a good idea to speed it up? Probably not. When we get down to about 2 kilometers, I'm going to try and start pulling up a little bit so we can like try and shear some of this horizontal velocity off. Because obviously it doesn't really matter how hard we smash into the floor forwards. Well, it does. But as long as we can save some of this vertical velocity, the straight downs, as long as we get rid of some of this straight down, we can crash at a relatively sedate pace. Actually, I'm feeling good here. See, that one kind of all right. Another 3. I'm not too bothered about that. But the whole, you know, what would Martin Luther King be if he was white? That's kind of going a bit far. Well, we didn't save it. We did not save it. How do we strengthen up this joint here? Because it's the one that went. Oh, I don't really want this to just be a sea of struts. I mean, it's what I'm going to do if I have to. But I don't want it. Okay, let's try that to there. No. Can we pull... Okay, up like that a little bit? I mean, that still feels like it's going to break. Let's try coming from this side. And seeing what we can clip without... Like that? If that will save there, yeah. Okay. That might stop us shaking apart when we get up fast enough to hit the rocket engines. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. It's very weird where it's strong and where it's not. I mean, who knows how we're going to get this to actually land. I want an aerodynamic nose cone over the top of that for some reason. I don't know why. I don't normally put aerodynamic nose cones on stuff. But where is it? Little blue nipple. Are you not here? There it is. Little blue nipple. Right there. There we go. That's what's needed. Honestly, that's really it. See, yeah, that one, another 3. That's a little bit too far. Hey Zed, can you start clearing some of those ones off for us, buddy? Thank you. All right, let's. Oh, not fire those ones. That's not what I wanted. Deactivate. Shut down. Shut down. Go. Oh, he's not active now. Why did nothing ever work the way I want it to work? No, not the space plane area either. See that? Blue nipples R2 looks good. Oh, in fact, that does look so much like R2, doesn't it? That does look so much like R2. All right, let's finally set up these action groups here. We want to turn these on and off. Toggle engine. Brilliant. We want to then go through all of these and switch modes. Switch mode, switch mode. Switch modes. And then these also want to toggle. Okay, so when we press 1, everything should just go. I hope. Ha! Why did that go? Why did that go to that one? I mean, I love the little bounce. I love that little bounce. It's just a little bit... I mean, I moved those landing gear. It settled itself out, and now it's not. Seems a little vague about where its centre of mass is. I mean, you would have thought putting the R2 nose cone up front would have definitely have solved this issue. Nope, more fuel struts. More fuel struts, yeah. Has putting on that aerodynamic nose cone really made my ship so back heavy that it likes to blow up its engines all the time now? I mean, there's no point. We're not going to take off now. Thanks, Callum. Have a good lunch, buddy. Have a good lunch. I'm going to copy these tail fins out 1,000 times all over my ship, I think. It's the only way it's going to work. Not there. Oh, no, not that either. Things just like to go wrong. Things just really do like to go wrong. Okay, so that's looking all good again. Let's snatch that. The severely impaired frame rate because of looking outside the door is really not helpful. Okay, that's a nice straight line. Really, I want to put another one, like, all the way out here. Does that fit? It kind of fits. If we can just get it straight. Like so? Yeah. Why would that not work? Definitely is not going to increase the side. Use a little RCS. Oh man, RCS is not even something I've thought about. Talking of things I forgot to think about. Landing gear. Okay, this needs to go back even more. And the selection point is up a bit. Look, you see that little white, that outline there? You guys see that finally? That square right in front of my landing gear. What is that about? I can only assume that it's the actuators to make things move. Centre of mass. Yeah, that'll work. Should work. Am I trying to SSTO? Yeah, kind of. It wasn't actually going to be a single stage. This was just going to be something we take to lathe. But I wanted to have enough to wait from these rapiers to get us up there. And then these big engines got put on and, you know, yeah, we're basically going for an SSTO. Maybe one day I'll remember to make this stage separate within the spaceplane hangar. But so far that has not been the case. Faster! Always faster. We also have managed to put a little R2 up on top. It wasn't intended, but it got there, so he's going to live. Okay, let's take the ×2 back down, and maybe we can take off now. Maybe. Oh, actually. Hey, look at this. We are not only lifting off, but we are gaining speed and altitude. Woo, that's good. Hey, Spoderman, how are you doing? Suggest Terriers instead of these massive ones. Well, you don't like my massive, like 7-ton engines. I can't remember how much these weigh, but these weigh a lot. Yeah, I see why you might be saying that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with both your comments, Pulsar. Yes, smaller engines would be great and would probably give us a much better to-weight ratio, obviously. I once again forgot to put that in there. But also, doesn't this look fucking badass? Hey, Landstrider, how you doing, Belly? We are lifting ships that are too big. Too big. This little seat here is designed to hold one of my Kerbals, with like this guy. And that's just there for scale, really. That's just like, look how big this ship is. We're trying to fly it up into orbit. We're going to start off as an aeroplane, like this is right here. It's an aeroplane, honest. And when we get up there, when we get up to about 7 kilometers, we'll probably be at about 300 or 400 meters per second. We're going to hit our massive rockets on the back here and take us up to orbit. That's the plan. Anyway, that is the plan. Hey Mohammed, how are you doing? Good to have you back, dude. Good to have you back. Is it morning for you at the moment, Domino Squad? For me, it is coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon. Which means I should swap to a morning greeting, really, isn't it? Morning! Okay, I think we're doing a nice stable flight. Let's get up to ×3 speed. Can't do too much faster in the atmosphere, not without completely destroying my my spacecraft. The next trick is going to... Oh, look, we're losing speed already. Let's try and nose down just a little bit. This is a difficult maneuver, despite the fact that all we're doing is nosing down to there. As we get higher up in the atmosphere, we have less air to push underneath our wings, so we need to go further forwards to get the lift, or further faster forwards to get the lift. And at some point, the amount we need to nose down will actually push our our prograde marker below the horizon line. When that happens is when we should fire our engines and get ourselves up. Now, I was expecting to be a couple of kilometers higher than this, but I think we can live with it. It's 7:30 for you. Wow, why are you up at 7:30? Why do you people do this? You know what time I woke up today? Midday. Me and my girlfriend got out of bed midday. To be fair, I was up playing Skyrim till 3 o'clock last night, or this morning. It's not good altitude to be nosing down. Yeah. Angler keeps telling me to change my centre of mass. Where do you think my centre of mass should be? How much further back or forwards? Give me an idea. Why did Sally fall off the swing? Because she had no arms. Why did she get up? Because she had no friends. Oh man, that's painful. That's painful. That's a sad story right there. Another 3. I presume the little girl is you, right? Sorry. We're still gaining speed. Still gaining altitude. Let's go a little bit further, faster, harder, stronger, shall we? I'm going to get up to ×2 time acceleration. It's 10:30 and Landstrider's been up for an hour. Ooh. Well, like during the week, I like to wake up at that sort of time. But at the weekend, when it's me and a lovely woman led next to me, I'm just going to stay in bed for a little bit. The Domino Squad has, of course, reminded me of a very important... Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what's going on. I will very shortly be having a... I didn't press the right button, I just fired those engines. That means they're going to turn off when I try and close stuff. So we definitely have a it wants to pull itself apart when... Let's strap a rocket to it, shall we? Why not a man? Well, a little bit of chat going. Right, so I'm going to save this, and we're going to go to the VAB. Hey, Logan, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Open the spaceplane hangar that begins. Okay, this is going to get ridiculous, because obviously we need to... how do I... No, not... Start extended. That's the one I want. Now, obviously, we're going to try and strap this to the front of a rocket. As you do. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Control Z. Thank you. I'm going to try and strap it to the front of a rocket. We're going to wind this up, and we're going to scroll out a bit. Now, obviously, we have a great big wing surface on the top here, which means we're going to have to put a great big wing surface on the bottom as well, else it's not going to make it. What I would like to do... actually, shall we do something different? Well, I was going to just put a whole load of normal staged rockets underneath. That's what I want to do. But I'm looking at these nice big flat spaces here. I don't know if you guys have seen these nice big flat spaces. And I think I would like to use these. Oh, yeah, these. So much these. I'm going to put them there. We have not... sorry, I was going to say we have not mirrored them out. But that's all right. We will construct this part first, and then we will mirror it out. Okay, yeah. Very much, yeah. I would like some orange tanks. Classic, standard... Everyone likes to judge things by an orange tank. I think on top of it, we're going to put... I would like something with some point to it. So, as in, like, pointiness to it. Maybe this one? 2 to 1.5 adapter? That's a good start. It's a good start. It's very much a good start. And then down here, we'll put this one on top. and what's the next one that goes ridiculous? Somewhere in here, actually, in the aerodynamics, we've got the little nose cone. That one. Ta-da! That's what we're going to run our space program on. We want to have some mainsails. Do people think mainsails will have the grunt to lift this up? It should do. I'm wondering whether actually the skippers are what we want. Yeah, I'm feeling that. It took me a second to think about it. The next thing I want to do is run a fuel line. If we can get right in there. From here to here. So it's feeding fuel inwards all the time. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, I think we're going to have something that will fly its way up to orbit now. If we can get this going straight forwards to there. You know what? I think we can... if I can grab that, I'm gonna copy this out here and also double it so it's on both sides. No, that's the wrong type of mirror. Okay, I was kind of hoping for the radial, but obviously on this it's gonna have to go like that. The reason it has to be like that is we applied these with the space plane hangar mirror as opposed to the VAB radial. And it likes to, when you attach a part to another part, it likes to continue the symmetry in the same manner. Like, you guys saw me click this to go down, right? I went through and corrected all of that. Man, it's terrible. Pull that off. Back on with the mirror. It looks good. It looks good. I cannot complain. It's a complain. We need to make the complain, guys, at some point. People are telling me to asparagus. Good idea. Maybe we should asparagus. Oh, man, just look at the beastiness of it. Oh, this is going to orbit whether we like it or not. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Engines. Where's all the... Yeah, I kind of just want to fire everything at once now, right? Go! Oh, this has not quite got the lift I was hoping for. I just want to bring us down to... Oh man, it's so heavy compared to the SAS we have to control it with. But oh, there we go. This is the flight ascent I want to go. Planey says he's a complain. Use nuclears. Why didn't I use the nuclears? So I've been playing a lot of career mode recently, privately, as I do. And I'm still quite early. I never really unlocked the entire tech tree. So I'm not used to having all the super high-tech stuff, or access to the super high-tech stuff. I feel like this is where we want to be. Actually, should we just go prograde? There we go. We should be getting a little bit of lift all the time now. Okay, ready to drop these fuel tanks. 2, 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, that worked! Guys, I think we're going to make it to orbit. I mean, there's no way we're not going to make this now. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you. I thought this looked pretty majestic myself. So this should have changed everything. We're going to activate that and activate that. This should now have everything down as... Oh, I thought this was toggle mode. Yeah, no. Air breathing. Toggle mode. Toggle mode. Okay, we're going to go through and just sort these out. Obviously, my action groups didn't quite do what I wanted them to. Got to put these all onto from air breathing to closed cycle, so they turn into rocket engines rather than jet engines. Toggle mode and toggle mode. Does that mean these guys were... No, they couldn't have been closed the whole way. They're closed now. That's the important thing. That is the important thing. We are about to break atmosphere. Oh my gosh. Did I see your comment? No. I forgot this is live and was about to fast forward. Sorry, yeah, maybe we should climb this up a little bit faster. It's one of the things I quite would like to have some sort of way of improving during my stream. As I forget to warp and stuff like that a lot. So we end up with just having to listen to me talk to you guys. Using a big craft, better to use either air. I mean, aerospikes are nice. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Do we just want to hit go the moment we come out? Whoa. Well, we still got a lot of fuel left, technically. We're not going to make it to Lathe like this. We would need another craft to come up and refuel and stuff. I haven't put a single docking port on it. But down here somewhere? Brilliant. Let's wait till we're a little closer to apoaps. The closer we are to our apoapsis, the more efficient we are at pulling up the other side of our orbit, for those of you that didn't know. Let's come in closer. I don't know, 10 seconds or so. So always just a little bit too far apart. I really wish there was some way that you could get the orbital readouts on screen without having Mech Jeb or Engineer or stuff like that. Okay, we are in a stable orbit. We are actually in a stable orbit. Are we going to Minmus? I think we're going to go to Minmus to refuel. What do you guys think? Should we go to Minmus to refuel? Set as target. Alright. I think we might actually be finally on the way to leave this place. Add maneuver. I mean, I don't know where we're going to go because there are... I've not planned any... what's the word? Transfer windows or anything. So we're literally just... Ooh, there it was. Eek. Might be a little bit far. Let's try and get these even closer, shall we? Bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it down now. Oh, yeah. Something like that. That one. That is the exact one we want to do. We are... in fact, we can burn shortly. In 11 minutes, hey? Not 11 minutes, in 1 minute. It's 2016. Yeah, no, it's alright. You got to avoid some triggering. I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't worry so much about it if this wasn't here. The whole chat screen thing. Yeah, obviously I don't want like super racist stuff or whatever coming up on there because that's just not nice, guys. We're supposed to be nice about each other and stuff. Look at that close approach there. Let's wait until we're round about here. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. We're facing in the right direction. Full throttle, go! Waited a little bit too long. That's no problem. That is no problem. There is no way we're not going to make this. I want to be able to see this, though. I'm going to end up cutting this well, not real early, but a little bit early so that I can then go up at a slightly slower pace so we don't miss this. I mean, the number of times I've gone screaming past my encounter like that. Oh, just not a nice person, guys. It's just not this craft. It's not great. Hey, oh man, Eshen? I'm going to call you Eshen. That might be right. How are you doing, dude? How are you doing? I think maybe there. Good time to, yeah, do that. Brilliant. We are on our way to Minmus to refuel our craft so we can then go somewhere else. I'm not sure where else we're going to go, and you can guarantee we're going to make liberal use... Oh, wait, guys. Wait. Does anybody see a solar panel anywhere? Oh, I may have made a very big mistake. Why are these mistakes always mine to do? Why? Hey, gay jokes are only allowed if they're funny. Like that one. That one was quite funny. But, you know, general derogatory nature towards people. Yeah, I know, another 3. He's like, what? You didn't put any solar panels on it? I'm like, yeah. We were too busy about trying to make it fly. Cancer is not something to joke about. As someone who has been deeply affected by cancer by 3 generations of my family, I'm going to say that cancer is something to be joked about, else you just break down and cry about stuff all the time. You know. I don't always launch a space plane to Minmus, but when I do, guarantee I forgot the solar panels. I mean, we're just going to go. We're going to go see what happens. We're probably going to end up crashing into Minmus pretty severely. What do you guys think? I think we're going to end up slashing into Minmus. It's amazing how quick we come up here, and then suddenly we're just kind of hanging around at the top waiting for this to come and catch up. There's my periaps. Just need to get it into some sort of orbit, right? I'll tell you what else we've forgotten. That I knew about at the beginning of this build process, but got so wrapped up in just trying to make it fly that I forgot to do it. We haven't put any scientists on board. So there's no way to reset the science experiments that I've brought with me. And I did bring all of them. Like, what's going on here? Oh, I'm still at ×5 acceleration. How often do you guys do that? Logan's asking me about my last comment. Oh no, you're fine. No. I hate to be the US president. Yeah, well, you know, US president, lot of things on a plate. And I'm fairly sure it's all just a ploy. So, alright, anyway, we are coming down to here, warp here. Let's try and get ourselves into... I don't know why I'm doing this, because we're just going to die. Well, we're not going to die. We're going to crash into the planet in a nice way. It's not just the lack of parachutes, it's the lack of solar panels. That's really what's done us in here. Let's try and bring this down to just grazing the horizon. Maybe we can land on the flats, maybe not. So this guy wants to be facing that direction, and then when we come back... Straight up, Jeb's gone mad. He's flipped out due to the lack of solar and he's trying to figure out all the sciencey stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, let's go over this way and drop down to periaps. It's a long way to wait. Okay, there. It's good enough, right? Don't turn that way. Turn this way. Yeah. Okay, so we are literally going to have to relaunch this thing. There's no way we're going to be able to do it without. That looks good. That looks good. Bring it round. I want to be facing forwards again, if it's all possible. Because then when we come around to the other side... Do I ever stream on Twitch? No. Because they stole my name. Let's put that way first. I've been calling myself Twitchy for 20 years, give or take. They stole my name. Well, not happy about it. Never been happy about it. Not since they started doing it anyway. But yeah, that's my Twitch rant in a condensed form. I can go into much greater detail if you want. Not impressed with it at all. Okay, I'm going to go landing gear down, because, you know, that's something we're going to do. I've got a feeling we are going to smash into the floor at quite a rate. Quite a rate. Oh, is that it? Are we now out of electric charge? We are. Okay, alright. That's fine. Somehow that will be fine. Do you know how it's going to be fine? We're going to revert to the launch. Go into more detail. Oh, what? About how they stole my name and how, like, every time anyone ever searches me up on Google, all they get is Twitch because Twitch pay more money than I do. Ah! Like that. I'm not going to go into much more detail than that because I've had a good rant beforehand about it. And I really do mean a good rant about it beforehand. I was not impressed. Because I used the name Twitchy for DJing before I became a YouTuber. Because, you know, I've become a YouTuber. That's how this works, right? You just sit down one day and go, I am a YouTuber. Okay, was there anything else that we didn't get right? I mean, the lack of RCS is a little bit annoying, but it's not actually end of the world stuff. I'm now facing the direction I want to be. Okay, save, launch, go. Use nuclear engines. Yeah, no politics, because no matter what happens, even if we all agree, we're going to end up offending someone, because no one ever actually agrees 100%. Yeah, if you want to really get people riled up, let's talk about the concept of free will or not. When I was saying that, like, free will's all an illusion, people got super offended about that in the stream. I was like, no, really? If you took any other human being and gave them your life experiences all the way up to, well, the universal experiences, you know, if you took them all their atoms and put them in all your atoms' place, they would make the same decision you made. Because they had exactly the same reason to make the decisions that you did. Thus, free will doesn't really... Anyway, shall we fly? Let's fly. Oh, I didn't put the vector, the one that's engine. I don't care. We're gonna fly. We're gonna get there. Free will isn't real, but free food is. So win-win. Yeah, win-win. Do we want all these engines? I don't want these engines. This is the thing. This one goes up. Oh no, was that? I can't remember how I wanted this set up. I wanted these out of here, and then... but it's all different now, isn't it? So my my action group might not be the one we want. Am I upside down? Is this what I've done here? I'm launching upside down. I can't believe I did this. I can. This is the sort of thing I do all the time. We will do a little spin, have a little dance, make a little love, and we will get down tonight. Which I'm sure is a tune most of you don't know. Okay, that's better. 45 degrees to orbit. Let's do this, people. Let's do this. Maybe we're going a little bit too deep in the atmosphere, too fast for how deep we are. $100 subs and at least 30 videos before you can call yourself a YouTuber. Yeah, I do fit in that category, so that's good. And yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. What a meme! Hey Nolan, how's it going? I can't date people who can't win collaborative warfare. Well, nobody won collaborative warfare, so you're going to be a very, very lonely person. Hey Ryosuguru, that's how I'm going to pronounce your name. I forgot that wrong, sorry. But I just kind of threw my vocal patterns at what syllables I saw in front of me. I think it works. Have we dropped out of jet stage? I think we might have. Oh, air breathing still. Okay, are we ready for the staging? There will be explosions. That's gone. Go. Bye-bye. Oh, they didn't, like, spin in towards the middle this time. That's a little disappointing. A little disappointing. These are on closed cycle. That's all good. How high up are we going? That works for me. As long as we can get up to, like, 70-odd kilometers, we're all good. Rear sky. Rear sky? That's close enough. Was collaborative warfare resolved in a boring way? Yeah, it kind of just stopped. Yeah, no, I was as well. Jurassic Xenomorphs, like, collaborative warfare ended right before the first nuke was dropped. Disappointing. Yes, I agree 100%. Unfortunately, that was the situation we found ourselves in. How high are you? Not very. Play Battlefield 1? No. First-person shooters, not my thing. Not my thing, I'm sorry. Yeah, if we're talking, like, Portal, Minecraft, things that use that first-person perspective in a different way, love it. Love it. Sky high. I am actually sky high right now, aren't I? I am. Look at that. Just about to become orbital high. Well, suborbital high. Okay. Everything is looking good there. Everything is... I wish there was a hotkey to do that. Because this... So, where the tip of my mouse is right now, that's where my screen ends. Unfortunately, that... I can't even see my heading down the bottom there. I can't see what's going on. It's all good though. It's all good. It's because I've got a window up here. Look, my mouse goes off the top. You can't see it, but I can. Maybe half Portal 3 by 2070. I mean, technically, they're working on a Portal 3. It's a VR version of it, and it's pretty... I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, are we going to make it to orbit like this? I don't know. We might be facing a little way down. Let's nose up a bit. Come on, bring this back up. Make my Apple apps positive again. Yeah, like that. Brilliant. It's in front of me, so now we should just keep going up, right? Nope. No, it doesn't want to play nice fancy balls with me. Why don't you want to play nice fancy balls? Is that what we want? It's getting close to what we want. Where is this spinning out to? Well, we've got electric charge now, right? We do. Okay, cool. It just needs to wait for it to reset. VR is way too expensive. I agree. I was wondering if someone would pick that up. Lance Rider, thank you. Harambe for president, straight up, man. If there's one thing we need as a influential world leader, it's a dead gorilla. Insert Trump joke. Anyway, no, let's not do that. Is this up yet? It's not up yet. Are we facing in the right direction? I noticed that we started spinning when I let go of it. So yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. If we can come back, I will give it a little kick again. How much longer will the stream go on for? I'm not actually entirely sure. I normally say 4 o'clock, so it'll end shortly. But I'm kind of out having a laugh with this craft. Which I just spent the past like hour and a half making it work. So now that it works, I'm gonna take it around for a little cruise in the system. With the first thing we're doing is definitely going to Minmus. Add a maneuver, pull it out. I mean, this could very well make an appearance in a career mode video. If I ever get round to make it. I've started a modded career mode, like just casual. I say just casual. I have also started making videos for it. I just haven't got round to releasing them because, you know, that takes a lot of work. That's not the way I want it. Let's put a maneuver here. There we go. That's the maneuver we're going to make this time. It's not quite the same as the last maneuver we did, but it will do. Is it really? You're going right there? Oh, wait, anti-target. Maneuver. I want the maneuver. So, who else thinks this anti-target button here looks just like the maneuver button here? I do. Tyson for president. Straight up. Yeah, no, I will vote Neil deGrasse. The thing is, I don't think a smart man will ever make it as a president because there's too much other stuff that needs to be going on in their lives. So, that's... Alright, let's zoom our way around. We should make it all the way around pretty quick. Of course, having to... Who do I want to win, Tape or Beardy? I would just want them to make good videos, guys. Like, on this side of the screen... It's not so much about the winning or losing of the actual event. I just want them to, do well. Obviously, we all became quite good friends when we were working on collaborative warfare, and this YouTube game is not easy. It's not easy at all. So if they're going out doing something like that, I just hope their series does well, because it's not easy. Illuminati confirmed. Who doesn't believe in the Illuminati nowadays? The thing is, depending on how you phrase what the Illuminati is, either it's a no-duh scenario or you're just a lot overly paranoid. I mean, the merest mention of lizard folk and it's just like, no. But a conglomeration of powerful people getting together to make the world into the shape that they want it, no duh. I mean, like, that's what politics is it not? Have I got something wrong there? Okay, we want this at 45 kilometers. 38's getting close. 45, okay. Then when we kill that, this should be able to make the maneuver that we want. Right there. See, just with a little bit of puff, we can make our way. Now, there is that. That will be our closest approach. Because it has the maximum deviation, which means we're getting the best gravity turn from it. That's an easy way that I've learned to tell when you do or don't have the best approach. All depends on what the predicted orbit's going to be. Yes. Saves you kind of getting right in close to view Minmus and see what's going on. 21, 20, it's got a long way to go. Yeah, as another 3 says, I just want them to make good videos. Jurassic Xenomorph is dropping landers on planets. Good plan, man. It's a good plan. It's where they need to be, really. It's where they need to be. Get this coming right down. I mean, to be fair, I could probably make my burn now thinking about it. Shall we? Should we just make this burn out here? Oh, man, I've played this game before, and it's been a little bit weird. But here we go. Let's try it. I'm going to burn our way up 30-odd kilometers to do it in. I mean, there's an approach. We can make it much better, though. Look at this coming up. And there. This side just started coming back up again, so I was like, okay, well, that will do. Now, if we have a look at Minmus, that approach is not super good, but it's still pretty good. Let us warp our way up to this sphere of influence over here. Warp. I love that warp. We are about to run out of fuel, though. Did we really use that much fuel coming out and around here? That's not great, actually. That is not great. I really thought we would have a bit more. Hey, Casper Gamer. How are you doing, buddy? It's a name I've not recognised from the streams before now. I hope you are having a good time. I hope you are. Let's try and come down to the periapsis as close as we can. Or periapsis. I don't know how you guys like to say that. Periapsis. That's how I say it when I read it. But, you know, massively dyslexic, so just because I read something out in a specific way doesn't mean that's how it's actually at. Tiny, tiny craft in the vastness of space. Let's zoom back in, shall we? There. This is where we want to be. Facing Kerbal with Minmus in the background. I think we can bring this in. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, man, guys. We are about to fly. How did this go so wrong? We made it there the other time. We made it the last time. How did this happen? Anyone got any theories on how this happened? I'm guessing it's the flying through the atmosphere bit. For those of you that haven't figured out what's just happened, I've run out of oxidizer. There's no way of getting myself to crash into Minmus. In fact, what's going to happen now is we are going to end up on this lonely orbit, stuck here to fly. Yeah, I think you're right. Rio's a guy. We're gonna just do a little cheats. Just want the cheat. Infinite propellant for a moment. Stop! Get out the cheat menu and stop. Do not leave your throttle burning when you go and put cheats on. Bad things that happen. Good man, this is the first stream of yours I've seen live. Glad you could come and join us, man. Glad you could come and join us. We're not normally so big on the cheats here. In fact, we don't normally cheat at all. I just ran out of oxidizer. I did a very bad. I'm not sure why the bad was done so bad. Okay, this should leave us smashing into the planet. Okay. Because what our plan was to come and land and then fuel up. China did it. What, Wheezy Waiter's girlfriend? Do you guys watch Wheezy Waiter? What's going on with this? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Because then we can try and slow ourselves down somewhere like here. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Okay. Oh, we're actually facing the other direction. Well, whatever. We'll bring that down, and then with the magic of a few radial burns, no, not that radial burn, this radial burn, somewhere along here we can get a nice approach coming on. Actually, I think what we want to do is do it out here somewhere. Ooh, it's getting closer. That sort of thing. Okay, let's walk to the next maneuver node. I think that's something that really needs to happen. To the next maneuver node. And we want you facing that way. Alright, Regular Ruby, it was good chatting. Thank you for coming along and seeing all the different ways I messed this up. US versus North Korea, who would win? It's a foregone conclusion, but I'm not going to drop that live on chat. Okay, we are turning. We're gonna make a weird burn, and hopefully it will come out nicely on here. Oh, it's coming in good already. I mean, what's our periaps there? 9.4, 6 kilometer periaps. Let's go with that, shall we? Let's go with that. When we come over here, I'm going to start making landing preparations, which will be this one. 15 minutes, 14 minutes. Gotta wait for these times to go down. We want to drop some landing gear. And we want to get our landing gear facing the planet's surface. Because whilst it's good to have landing gear, if they don't come in contact with the ground, you kind of failed on their basic functionality. Now, we're going to do what is basically called the Manley maneuver. For those of you who don't know who Scott Manley is, he's kind of the face of KSP. I know there's not many people I have to explain that to, but there are one or two, so I will. I think we're facing the right direction. What we need to do is try and land this plane in reverse, which, you know, is always good. Always good. Am I going to do a KSP series where I colonize the solar system? Yes, actually, I am working on it right now. I've done my first episode, and I'm busy putting together the second one. I want to be a few in hand before I start. It takes me a while to play KSP, as you may have been able to tell from this. I do have a habit of taking my time. But I like taking my time. Okay. We want to make sure that we are burning up every time we make a burn. The reason being is I want to land as flat as possible relative to the ground. The best way to do that is when you get close to the ground, burn up, and that will bring this whole line into a nice flat line that way. That's the way I'm going to do it. We're going to do a quick save. I know it's quick saving with the cheats on, but you know. See, that's a fairly funny joke, another 3. It's not picking on anyone for anything they can't control or anything like that. That's the sort of thing we like here. Baby jokes. I like my shadow. This is good. I think we're going to come in nicely. We're only really going to get one crack at this, I think. When we bring this down and see how well it refuels, I think we might have to wrap it up there. I'm expecting people to come through my door at any moment. People. Social life, hey. Social life. I want to push this down close to the horizon again. Like that. I don't want to go all the way down to the horizon. I might even fall a little bit closer to the... a little bit faster. I kind of wanted to land on this. Guess we're going to have to go uphill then. Oh, now we're going up a bit, but that's fine. It's one of the good things about this craft is you just know it's going to land on any certain... Do we go forwards? Well, this is a little bit weird. Minmus, land of such slow flight. I'm tempted to say we could just push forwards and land on that flat bit up ahead. What do you guys think? Should we try it? There we go. We're going to try this one. Man, trying to stay controlled when you make those bursts is a little bit difficult. Just a little bit. Could do with a little bit more SAS to actually fly with. Okay, I think this is going to be a good landing. Maybe. I don't know. Could have done with some retro rockets. Landing gear are down. Not doing so good. I don't know, guys. This is going to be heavy, no matter what. I mean, we're coming down at 10 meters per second. We are facing in the right direction. Are the landing gear going to explode? No, but the jet does. Alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this tumbly adventure. I will see you next time when we're going to work on maybe some bigger craft. I quite like the big craft. Tuesday, we will be doing some more of the War series. I hear it is my turn coming up very shortly, so that will be good fun. Maybe even a release coming next week. Maybe. I'm travelling forwards quite fast, aren't I? Broke a landing gear completely. I was kind of waiting for this to explode before I say goodbye properly. So let's try and fly it down this slope. Oh, man. Do you guys see what's going to happen here? I see what's going to happen here. We are going to end up building up a lot of speed from our gravitational burn here. Well, not gravitational pull. Other things that are going on at my channel at the moment, of course, we are playing 2 modded Minecraft series, Post-Phenem and Future's Edge. Both mod packs put together by Landstrider. You saw him in the chat earlier on. Very good friend of mine. Yeah, love it. Love it. Been doing Future's Edge series with him and others on server. Post-Phenem has been done single player. As I say, at some point there will be a modded series coming, and we are doing the War series. So anyway, I will see you then when we're gonna do all of that. Bye! Hail the toilet!